Have you ever been in love, but slowly started feeling like you were losing yourself? Like at first, it felt like someone finally saw your true self, and then, somewhere along the way, that same love began to feel heavy, like walking on eggshells, like your heart was no longer your own. It can be so confusing when love, something that's supposed to make us feel safe and free, starts to feel more like control. Because when it begins, it never looks like control, looks like care. It sounds like, "I just worry about you," or "I only said that because I love you." And you start to believe it. You want to believe it because this person means so much to you. At first, it might even feel flattering the way they want to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing. It can seem like proof that they care. But over time, the tone changes. The check-ins turn into interrogations. The affection starts coming with rules. And suddenly, the love that once felt like home starts to feel like a cage. You might catch yourself doing small things differently, not wearing something because you know they'll disapprove, not mentioning a friend because you know it'll spark jealousy, or shrinking parts of your personality just to keep the peace. And it's not because you don't love them, it's because you're trying to protect the relationship. You're trying to make it work. Sometimes, when we've been in controlling love for a while, even the thought of freedom can feel scary. You might miss the intensity, the constant attention, or the chaos, because control can feel strangely safe once you've gotten used to it. That's why it's helpful to start with small awareness, noticing how you feel after spending time with them. Are you lighter or smaller? Is your world quietly shrinking or growing alongside them? Real safety isn't about intensity, it's calm. It's being able to breathe without checking if someone else approves, and being loved for who you are, not who you've been molded to be. You deserve a love that doesn't keep score, a love that lets you have a life outside of it. And maybe one day soon, you'll look back and realize that the love that tried to cage you was never really love, it was fear. That's the heartbreaking part. Control often hides behind the language of love. It sounds protective when really it's possessive. It feels like closeness when really it's ownership. And if you've ever been there, you probably know the cycle that follows. There are the good moments, the apologies, the "I can't live without you" messages, the passionate makeups that make you think, maybe this time it'll be different. Those moments are powerful because they remind you of how good it once was. They make you want to hold on. But real love doesn't come with fear. You shouldn't have to earn peace by staying quiet, or earn affection by agreeing. Love doesn't need to monitor you, or mold you, or make you feel small. It doesn't need to decide who you can talk to, or how you should dress, or what dreams are acceptable. When someone's love starts to feel like control, what's really happening is that they're replacing connection with power. They want to be your compass, but in doing that, they take away your map. And I know it's not easy to see that while you're inside it, because controlling people can also be incredibly charming. They'll make you laugh, hold you close, and say things that sound so right. "You're the only one who understands me. No one will love you like I do." They create this emotional high that keeps you coming back, even after you've been hurt. That's not weakness on your part, it's human. It's how emotional bonds work. Our brains are wired to crave the moments of comfort after pain. But here's the truth. Love should never make you question your worth. It shouldn't require you to disappear in order to stay. If you've ever found yourself second-guessing your memories, wondering if you're too sensitive, too dramatic, or just imagining things, please know, you're not crazy. That confusion is part of the control. When someone constantly questions your feelings, or dismisses your boundaries, or makes you doubt your reality, it chips away at your sense of self. It's not that you've changed. It's that you've been conditioned to survive. You might think, but they're not all bad. You're right. No one is all bad. That's what makes it so painful. There are still moments of kindness, maybe even genuine love. But if love always comes with fear, apology, or self-erasure, then it's not the kind of love that helps you grow. It's the kind that keeps you small. I want to say this gently. You don't owe anyone your silence just to keep the peace. You don't have to keep proving your loyalty by losing yourself. Real love doesn't need to control you to feel safe. It trusts, it respects, it lets you breathe. And if you're listening to this and realizing, that's me, that's my relationship, take a deep breath. You don't have to have all the answers today. Awareness is a huge first step. Even just noticing that something feels off means your inner voice, the one that's been quiet for a while, is starting to speak again. Listen to it. It knows the truth. You might start by talking to someone you trust. A friend, a counselor, even journaling can help. Sometimes, putting your story into words helps you see the patterns that have been hidden by love and hope. And slowly, you begin to remember who you are outside of their version of you. Leaving or setting boundaries with a controlling person isn't easy, and it doesn't have to happen overnight. It's okay to take small steps, to reclaim tiny parts of yourself, to start saying no to things that hurt you, even if it's just in your head for now. Healing isn't a straight line, but it always begins with honesty, especially the kind you give yourself. Because here's the thing, the love you deserve will never make you afraid of being yourself. It won't shrink you, silence you, or control you. The right kind of love will feel like air, not like a leash. So if you're standing at that edge, wondering if it's still love or if it's control, I want you to know, love doesn't have to hurt this much. It doesn't have to cost you your peace to prove it's real. You are allowed to want a love that feels safe, steady, and freeing. And you're allowed to walk away from anything that keeps you from feeling that way. You're not too much. You're not imagining it. And you're not alone. It's okay to choose yourself, not because you've stopped loving them, but because you're finally remembering how to love you.